The story of King Henry VIII and Anne Boleyn is one of the most famous and tragic love stories in English history. It changed the course of England forever. Here's the full picture. How they met. Anne Boleyn came to Henry's court around 1522, serving as a lady-in-waiting to Queen Catherine of Aragon, Henry's first wife. Anne was intelligent, witty, stylish, and educated in France. Unlike many women at court, she wasn't afraid to challenge Henry with sharp words. Henry, already frustrated that Catherine had not given him a surviving son, quickly became fascinated with Anne's charm and ambition. Courtship. Henry began writing love letters to Anne, something rare for a king. In them, he promised his loyalty and spoke of his desire to make her his queen. Anne, unlike Henry's earlier mistresses, refused to sleep with him unless he married her. This made Henry more determined. For years, Henry pursued her, while Anne carefully kept his interests without giving in. The great matter. Henry tried to have his marriage to Catherine annulled by the Pope, arguing that it was invalid since she had been his brother's widow. The Pope refused, partly because Catherine's nephew was the powerful Holy Roman Emperor, Charles V. And encouraged Henry to break away from Rome, she introduced him to reformist religious ideas, which strengthened his resolve, marriage, and rise. In 1533, Henry secretly married Anne. Soon after, Archbishop Thomas Cranmer declared his marriage to Catherine null, and his union was invalid. Anne was crowned Queen of England in June 1533 with great ceremony. Later that year, she gave birth to a daughter, Elizabeth, the future Queen Elizabeth I. Trouble in paradise. Henry desperately wanted a son. Anne suffered several miscarriages, including one in 1536 that was said to be a boy. Their fiery tempers often led to quarrels. Henry's eye began to wander to other women, especially Jane Seymour. Fall and tragedy. In 1536, Anne was accused of adultery, incest, and treason. The charges were almost certainly fabricated, orchestrated by Henry's chief minister, Thomas Cromwell. Anne was tried and found guilty. On May 19, 1536, Anne was executed by a French swordsman at the Tower of London. She was about 35. Legacy. Though their love story ended in tragedy, Anne gave England Elizabeth I, one of its greatest monarchs. Their romance sparked the English Reformation, ending papal authority in England and creating the Church of England. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe my channel.